was encountered by that Zechariah was encountered by, certain that they would not have said, "Oh no, God, we're too busy, we can't be involved in this." They were totally in on this story and this announcement of this birth. They wanted to help Jesus' mission in any way that they could. We see that involvement. Whether God invited them or he chose to allow them to come in because they wanted to, whatever the reason was, it sure is a joy for us. In Luke 1:13, but the angel said, "Don't be afraid, Zechariah. God has heard your prayer. Your wife Elizabeth will give you a son, and you will name him John, and you will have great joy and gladness, and you will have great joy and gladness, and many will rejoice at his birth." He's proclaiming that because John is coming to earth to prepare the way of the Lord, to prepare the way of the Messiah, many are going to rejoice at John's birth because he will be great. Many, many years ago, there were some men who were panning for gold in Montana. One of them found a very unusual stone, and they busted open, and they were so excited to see that that stone contained gold. So working eagerly, the men soon discovered an abundance of the precious metal, and they were so happy, they began shouting with delight. We found that again. So we see the angels are so involved in this story, announcing and celebrating the arrival of Jesus in the flesh. It's a story about a pastor named A.J. Gordon who lived in Boston, Massachusetts years ago. One day he met a young boy in front of the sanctuary, and he was carrying. Joseph had another dream with an angel in it. Matthew chapter 2, verse 13 says, after the wise men were gone, these angels were proactive. They wanted to make sure and secure and guard the Messiah. They wanted to make sure he was going to make it. They went ahead and said, "Don't stay here, get out of here." And they saved him for many years. That caused him to try to escape through alcohol. War is ugly, and we want to save everyone we can from having to go into that. Nobody wants to see anyone they love have to go to war, and yet here these angels are in heaven, and that was their experience because they saw Jesus leaving them to go to a broken, sin-filled earth to battle for the and resurrection, and now they wait for souls to believe and discover Jesus' plan for them. I'm going to pick this remainder of our talk up in a moment. I thought it would be only fitting to the come.
They keeping their on a cold